Dog, chapter 110 was the pinnacle of I was right. I just gotta say it. K-Urana, this was evil. This was pure evil. Bro, the slow creep into the reveal of Tomy actually being the angel and the one that killed Recto. Oh my God. Oh, bro, I was over here losing my mind. I just want y'all to understand, from page 5 onward it was a horror movie, dog. It was a horror movie. And what does Tomy mean by he was doing this out of love? Is he a relative of Rudo's? We'll get into that a little bit later. Anyways, the way he uses his string, the fact that the other angel was just something that he created, we're definitely gonna get into all of this, bro, because it's wild, bro. It's the Wild West. Chapter 110 was the Wild, Wild West. And y'all know me. Y'all know we gonna have this discussion. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. This is insane. As y'all know, man, I'm DomoSenpai, and today we are here talking about chapter 110. Is it 110? It is 110 of Gachiakuta. And if y'all are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure y'all go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either want to help me towards my cause of reaching 100K at some point, but 10K mostly. We are almost at 8K, which means we are 2K away from 10K. It's a lot of Ks, man. My bad. Don't worry about it. It's just, you know, the art of explaining oneself in regards to a goal that we're trying to pursue. But dog, I'm super hyped right now. I hope y'all are super hyped right now. I would genuinely appreciate the fact if this video just gets out there to the masses and, you know, we bring in a newer audience, because this plot twist was insane, bro. It was insane. It was insane. Like, how, I don't know how else I can describe this other than it being insane. And the fact that I called it in the previous chapters and even in the theory video that I made before. So again, appreciate y'all for being here, coming through, kicking it with your boy. But with that being said, man, y'all know we gotta Now, we have to talk about the way that this chapter started, bro. This chapter started very eerie, right? Very eerie, because the way I looked at this first page, I was like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was a rope. I didn't think it was that. I'm like, okay, this is like a trail. You know what I'm saying? And then we get the view of Tomy, and the way that this looked and the way that this is framed, I was like, oh no. Oh no. And as we progress, bro, like I said, it gets wicked, because they go on, and I think this is a way of like letting us know like what Tomy is actually able to do with his Jinky, because remember, it always comes from your thoughts, right? The limit is your imagination. Like, what you're able to imagine, you could turn this thing into, you know what I mean? The fact that they go over what Tomy's ability is, right? Hellman explains it, saying like he's always helping me out, and then for Tomy to say it is handy to have a support type power, isn't it? And then say people have misunderstood me all my life, but the person I am now harbors no anger or resentment. So essentially what this means is like his anger and resentment, those thoughts have gone into this thread being that he created, dog. Look at how evil this is. Bro, this is evil. This is evil. The framing of this is very eerily similar to the last few chapters, right? The way that he's looking over Amo and stuff like that, and then the way that he looked over Amo in Amo's past chapter, right? Very similar. So it was, K-Urana was very, very subtly letting us know like this was gonna be the case. Aside from all that, this was a stunning revelation, right? This was just part one of the stunning revelation of the fact of him being the angel and him being the one that kidnapped Amo. Because we were all saying it. There's no way he could have been the one to do it, because he was not there. But little did we know that this motherfucker has an ability that can create a thread being out of his spool, dog, like out of his Jinky. And it's interesting, like when we go back to the previous chapter, not the previous chapter, but when we go back to Amo's past, right? Y'all notice that the other angel never said anything. That's something that I thought about while reading this chapter. The other angel never spoke a word. So with that being the case, that was like, oh, this motherfucker has been doing some crazy shit before we even knew. This was all in our face this whole time. And then to do this to Amo, look at, bro, the pain in Amo's face said everything. And he said, I have something stronger than those emotions, right? Something more, right, than anything else. And this is so fucked up, bro, because seeing this, I was in shock. Like how bad he beat the shit. Well, how bad he let the string creature beat the dog shit out of Amo. This was torture, bro. And this whole time, he's just in the car chilling and he's smiling at Rudo. And then this is where everything just like comes to a head, right? The reveal of reveals. This is the thing that we have been waiting on forever. We've been trying to figure out what was the aim of the person who murdered Recto. And then we get this sick ass shit. Oh, it was evil. Oh, it was evil. The fact that he is the one who murdered Recto. And he said it was beautiful. Oh, Rudo is going to kill him. Rudo is going to kill him, bro. And I talked about this with my homie TL Gami. We were talking about this in the Discord DMs, but I think him trying to kill Amo wasn't the nail on the coffin that was going to make him like go over the edge. What's gonna make him go over the edge, just part one, making him go over the edge, part one, is the reveal that he is the one who murdered Recto. Once that happens, oh buddy, it's going to be nasty, dog. It's going to be nasty work. And then we got the big reveal of him being the angel. And he said, my act of love. Why though? Why are you so infatuated with Rudo, right? What is it? And I talked about this with my homie, and I was like, the only thing that makes sense here for me is that he is a relative of Rudo. There's something missing. And Kei Urana has this very articulate way of explaining to us without giving us too much detail and allowing us to sit on what it could potentially be. And I love that. And it's like, she's answered so many questions for this chapter or just for this series so far, but now we are left with a lot of holes to fill, right? So this whole my act of love thing, what does this mean? And as we go through the chapter, right, he says that this will make his bond with Rudo even stronger. And now he wants to tease Rudo even more. He said, I almost got him when I killed Recto, but it wasn't enough. I need him to break out of that shell. And then he says, I have to do it for love. There's no other choice. I'm gonna have to kill somebody. But he's already killed the most important person to him. You already took away one of the most important people, if not the most important person in his life. What are the odds of him attempting to kill Amo, right? Those odds are low. And the reason being is Amo is not enough for Rudo to break out of his shell, right? It's not enough. You have to kill somebody who really has shaped and changed Rudo since he's been down here on the ground. And you know who that is, right? You only have two choices. Well, technically three, but you only have two choices. You have Engine, you have Ryo, and you have Remlin. I leave Zonka out because there's a lot of ties to other places for Zonka, like, you know, going back to his hometown, dealing with his sister. We're gonna have to deal with all of that shit, right? So that is out of the question. But Ryo, Engine, and Remlin are the ones that if you want to tease Rudo and kill somebody else, those are the ones you go after. Now, let me break it down and tell you guys why this is going to be almost nearly impossible too. But at the same time, what's impossible to Tomzy is not really that impossible, right? Because he's done some even crazier shit. We've been revealed some even wilder shit in regards to that. He's not going to be able to kill Remlin because you can't have ill intentions going into Canvas Town, but that is offset by the fact that he can create a threat creature that can go in, right? Can probably just spawn inside of Canvas Town and wipe out Remlin. That is one of the things that would really hurt Rudo because, again, you got to remember, they're not only like similar in age, but they also have a bond through Makaka Iko, right? The Elder, the OG. That is one. Ryo has ties to Rudo in a way because they're very similar in upbringing. They're very similar because they have troubled pasts and they don't really talk about it with other people, and that's how they find common ground with each other. And of course, she cares about Rudo too, you know, in that facet. So you wipe her out, that's gonna hurt Rudo. But Engine is the one. Engine is the one that would really destroy Rudo. And we all know it. We all know it. Engine is like Rudo's older brother. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you take out Engine and Rudo doesn't fly off the handle. and probably kill him. Bro, because think about it. You take out one of them and you mix that with the reveal of you being the one who murdered his dad. This is some nasty work, bruh. Keirana has been on a string of great chapters for ages. Like, she has not missed. She has not missed. It's been insane. I still can't believe that I called it, though. I still can't believe that I called it. It was all there. I'll speak for me specifically. I didn't want to really accept that because of the way Tomzy worked himself into all of our hearts, right? And worked himself in with the group and was very instrumental in our success. But just as instrumental as he was to our success, he was just as instrumental to our potential downfall now because of all of the things that we know. Oh my God, this is insane. This is insane. So now, thinking back on it, now that we know that the other angel was just a wire creature, who was he holding Amo there for? Oh, and then think about it like this. Until the time comes. Now all of that makes sense. All of everything that he ever said in the previous chapters has made sense. I want you to hold on to these until the time comes. Treat them with love. I think that's what was said in the angel chapter. Until the time comes for Rudo. Oh my God, he's done all of this for Rudo. And that pegs the question, why? Who are you, Tomzy? What is your relation to Rudo? Why do you care so much? I need to know, because that's gonna open up everything. I'm not even really worried about Mildreda now. Kind of, but not to the extent that she could have been the other angel. No, that's all been clarified. Who is Tomzy? Or is Tomzy even his real name? We have a lot that could go into this, but that's really all I got for this video. I'm going to be sitting on this for a while. This is just like an immediate reaction to the chapter. I'm going to be going through and really dissecting everything to make my points later on in the week. Probably gonna drop multiple videos on this chapter, multiple theory videos, yada yada yada. Y'all already know how I am, man. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you knew. If there was anything that I missed that you felt I should have kept out, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section below. I hope y'all really enjoyed this reaction. I hope y'all really enjoyed this chapter, and I'm gonna get out of here, edit this video. I'm gonna try to get this up today, and with that being said, man, it's your boy DomoSenpai, and I will catch you guys in the next video.